Growing up in San Jose, Peggy Fleming didn't start ice skating until she was 9 years old. You guys still have a chance. She had a natural ability and worked hard to win her first competition within that first year. And that young girl would go on to win a lot. In 1968, Peggy Fleming accomplished what most athletes only dream of. She won the gold medal in figure skating at the Olympic Winter Games in France. In fact, she won the only gold medal for the United States that year. On top of Olympic gold, Peggy took home medals at US Championships, North American Championships, and World Championships. And she was even honored by Sports Illustrated as one of 7 athletes who changed the game in the 20th century. She was a hero to me personally and to so many young girls, proving that grace and power aren't mutually exclusive and that we too could be athletes. She even inspired me to take up ice skating lessons. I thought I could be as good. Our collective admiration for Peggy Fleming extends beyond her skating prowess to her advocacy off the ice. After beating breast cancer, Peggy began to use her platform to raise awareness about the importance of early detection and regular mammograms. I'm so proud to introduce a woman I would argue is one of the greatest and most graceful athletes of all time, a goat in her own right, Peggy Fleming.
The goat.
Wow, I've never been called the goat. But that's very cool. I want to thank the governor and the first partner for inviting me to be inducted into the 15th class of the California Hall of Fame. I am deeply honored, and I just can't believe this. This is really cool. I was born in San Jose. I was number 2 of 4 girls. My dad was a pressman at the San Jose Mercury News, and my mother raised the family. And growing up in California inspired me to find my way to the ice. My parents were the encouragement that I needed. And as I explored all kinds of activities, from music to dance to sports, at first I loved softball and climbing trees. And until my dad, he took me and my sisters to a local ice rink. And we went out and I skated. I went, this is it. This is a sport I want to do. So I started taking lessons. And my first competition was at the rink at Sutros Baths in San Francisco. That was such a cool place to go. I wasn't nervous at all, and I ended up winning. And I went, gosh, this is easy. And I thought, well, 3 weeks later, I entered the Pacific Coast competition, and I came in dead last. But the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, all at 9 years of age. But it didn't ruin everything. This really inspired me to do my best. And soon I got the hang of competition, finally. I wanted to be the best technically and artistically every single day. Well, fast forward 9 years, 1968 Olympic Winter Games in Grenoble. I won the gold medal. And thank you. That was easy. And I'm told that my victory uplifted and inspired the spirit of so many Americans who faced the harsh difficulties and challenges of our country in the 1960s. The world embraced my style of skating, and I skated around the world in ice shows and television specials. But one of the most memorable television special I did, it was called Peggy Fleming Visits the Soviet Union. And it was taped in 1973 during the Cold War. and featured American and Russian skaters, performers, and a joint video production crew. The special was aired on the same day in the US as it was in Russia, a sign of friendship and opportunity for us all. You know, I think we all really learned from that of how alike we all are, much that we need to do today too. I was a figure skating commentator for ABC Sports and ESPN for 28 years, and I sought to bring the joy, competitive energy, and the passion of skating to our TV audiences. And then in 1998, I was diagnosed with early-stage breast cancer, which fortunately was successfully treated. And then I became a spokesperson for women's health, and I encourage women to be sure you go in for your checkup and your mammogram, and that's the most important thing, is to catch it early. It is. I'm grateful. My life and involvement with figure skating continues. For the past 5 years, my husband of 52 years, yeah, that's an accomplishment too. Greg and I have sponsored an annual figure skating competition titled the Peggy Fleming Trophy, which showcases and judges artistry and creativity while requiring superb technical skills. I'm very grateful for the love and support that I had from my parents and for the guidance and high standards that was set by my coaches. I truly love California. I am a California girl, and I appreciate becoming one of the 149 people that have been inducted into the California Hall of Fame. So I thank you. Thank you.